So today is July 29th, and it is 11:30 or something p.m. And I think yesterday when I made my video I said it was the 27th, but I think it must have been the 28th. Goodness. Well, like I said yesterday, I was hoping to get all the forms for the exterior walls done yesterday, but we got all of the forms done for the exterior walls yesterday. We actually got the forms done, but we didn't get them set up. So today we spent all day getting the forms all put into place, lag bolting them to the ground and leveling them, hopefully mostly level, and I've just been working on preparing the trenches. There's a lot of trenching to prepare and clean out where we need to put our insulation, and the goal was to get that done, but it's not done. I really would have liked to start putting rebar in the trenches, but we just didn't go that fast. So the still left to do for the foundation is I have to make the form for the interior section of the bathroom on our side, and the master bathroom, or the west side bathroom, and the forms for the wall on the living room side, and the forms for, well, I guess it's the kitchen side. Technically, yeah, the kitchen side. And then we have to clean out all the trenches. We've got to make some more forms for the deep parts of the trenches. Then we can start hopefully putting rebar in after we get all the trenches cleaned out and the hold down portions adequately placed at depth. And then once we can start putting in the rebar. Once we get all that done, and then once we start putting in the rebar, we can tie all the rebar together. According to our structural engineer, we have to have the rebar, the continuous lengths of rebar inside the rebar ties. So that's going to be a significant effort to be able to put the rebar inside the rebar ties after we've curved them into the appropriate shape in order to go around the curves, because it's going to be hard to feed the rebar through the rebar ties. Well, once we get the rebar ties in and tied to the dobies and tied to the 3 on the bottom and spliced at 32 inches on the bottom and spliced at 41 inches on the top, then we can start thinking about how we're going to position our hold down anchors and our anchor bolts so that they're adequately positioned properly, so that when we put the sill plate on, we have the proper distance from the edges of the sill plate, and we have clearance for our studs, and we put them in the proper position so that there's one every 4 feet along the typical wall and one every 2 feet in the shear walls. So still a lot of work to do.